So we are recording now, and I just wanted to say thank you guys for getting on our Zoom. The topic of the Zoom tonight is business basics, and before I get started, I just want to say the topics that I'm going to run over, and I'm just going to go over the basic information. If there's anything else that you need to know, if you've got extra questions about the topics that we're going to touch on, please feel free to get back to your upline sponsor so they can go into a little more detail, okay? And so we're going to go over our business basics, and all of the topics that we are going to go over tonight. I put this out to your leaders, and all of the topics that I'm touching on were specifically picked by them. And so I just want to give a quick little shout out to the leaders that care about you so much. They felt that these were the basic business principles that they wanted me to touch on. So thanks to Katie Crace, Trisha Ekman, Tina Omsbaugh, Deb Ebersol, Stevie Christian, Lori Mathis, Tammy Larson, and Stephanie Burke. Each and every one of them gave me all of this material so that we could go over, okay? Some of it you'll already be familiar with. That's okay. Some of it you'll be like, oh yeah, I forgot about that. And then some of it's going to be completely new, especially if you're a newer distributor on here. And if you have newer distributors, you might want to get on the phone and text them and say, hey, jump on right now. Here's the link. Here's the code. You might want to hear some of this information, okay? So the first thing we're going to talk about, and again, these are basics. Here's the list. I'm just going to go down the list, and I'll give some information to tag along to go with them. But again, these are topics that were picked by your leaders, and I'm just going to run through them for you, okay? So you know what? Let me see. Is there anyone new? I don't see anyone new, but I think everyone knows who I am. Oh, you know what? Hey, Renee, it's been a while since I've seen you. Hi, girl. Chelsea Ann, awesome. Mel and John are on. Teresa Jane, Holly Salisbury, Tiffany, awesome. Candace, Heather Tolber, Samantha, awesome. I think somebody else just popped on. Rachel Riley's on. I don't know who this 338-5307 is because it doesn't have a name. It just has a phone number, so I don't know who to give a shout out to. So thank you so much for coming on. I won't introduce myself because all of you know. Oh, Kathy's on. All of you know who I am. So we'll just go ahead and get started. So like I said, these are basic business topics. We're going to start from the top, which is the number one thing they said we needed to talk about was your steps to success. Many of you know that this is our roadmap. Make sure that you have your steps to success printed and ready to go for August, because August is going to be here in 5 short days, and you're going to want to be prepared and ready to go with the new month. Now, the reason we print these every single month is because it's a visual roadmap. You can find this in your eSuite under documents. Make sure that you've got it, okay? Because it tells you exactly what you need to do to be successful. Your ADBB auto ship, which we are going to talk about. And then it's got your 4 loyal customers, the importance of your 4 loyal customers, you guys. We're going to go into that as well. And then signing 3 distributors. It's really important that you continue to grow your business. And this is going to be your roadmap, so you can check it off to make sure that you're moving in the right direction. It's the goal to fill out one of these a month, okay? Now, will you always get one filled out? No, but going through the action to get it filled out is just as important as filling it out, okay? Because a lot of the times you'll be planting seeds, and the only way you're going to plant seeds is if your mouth is open for business, because you're in network marketing. You're not in a normal job where you clock in and you clock out, because with network marketing there is no clocking out. You are open for business 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, and you don't take vacations, you don't take days off, you don't shut your doors for the whole summer, and you don't go days and days and days where you're not sharing this amazing opportunity with others, because that's what this is. This is an amazing opportunity. So every day you should be talking to somebody or some people about what we have on our hands. If you are not, then your business is closed. When your mouth is closed, your business is closed. And if your business is closed, that means you're not going to be able to fill out the steps to success. If you're not filling out your steps, that means you're not going to be building your business, okay? Now, oh shoot, I had it with me. Hold on, guys. I'll be right back. Sorry. Okay, so I wanted to go over this really quick because I touched on it briefly, but the steps to success is going to help you guys build your businesses, and I wanted to go over averages. I did an average live video stream on our team page and on the Zoom that I did last week. I talked about the averages, but I think it's just really important for everyone to really understand these averages. Okay, so the average time frame for people to hit different ranks, and now the only way you're going to be within that average rank is if you are actively working your business and following all of the tips that your leader gives you and being plugged in, which we're going to talk about, and having this printed so you've got a roadmap. Okay, I have all of my steps to successes printed from the last 2 years. Okay, I have them all, so I can actually refer back to them. So the average distributor, brand new distributor coming in, it can take them up to 4 months to sign their very first distributor, okay? So if you are brand new and you haven't signed your own distributor yet, it's okay, you're moving, as long as you are doing the steps and you are working towards the activity, which means you're out there blitzing, you're wrapping, you're repeating, you're blitzing, you're wrapping, you're repeating, you're doing the activity, okay? 6 to 8 months to go ruby on average for a distributor, 8 months to 12 months to go emerald, 12 months to 18 months to go diamond, about 2 to 3 years to go double diamond, 3 to 4 years for triple, and then 4 to 5 years to go ambassador. So make sure that you are constantly doing the steps that you need to do in order to stay in line with the averages. Now, some of you will hit it sooner, some of you will hit it later, but this is your roadmap, okay? So that's number one. Make sure that you are following the steps to success and stay plugged in with that, okay? So that's the first thing that your leaders wanted me to talk about. It's very, very important because it tells you exactly what to do. To qualify for commissions, your ADBB auto ship. Now, within your first 30 days, for loyal customers, because that's going to secure your spot for future bonuses. And if you've been in the business for a minute and you don't have 4 active loyal customers, you need to get 4 actives, because you won't be, when Mark does more bonuses, because he will, the likelihood of it is high, you want to make sure you've got 4 active loyals. So go into your e-suite, make sure you've got 4 directly underneath you. And we always want to get 4, oh, I forgot, you can't see me. You always want to get 4 new ones every month, because it helps build the residual income, because 80% of the loyal customers that you sign after their 3 consecutive months, they will turn off their auto ship, okay? So the commissions that you made over the first 3 months will no longer be there. So make sure that you are signing a minimum of 4 new ones every month to replace the ones that aren't running, because eventually, if all you've ever signed is just 4 loyals and that's it, maybe within 3 to 6 months, they won't be ordering anymore. Maybe you'll get lucky and have that lifer that orders every month, and your commission checks are going to go down and down and down. Okay, so it is a goal to sign 4 new ones every month so that you can consistently be pulling in those new loyal customers to help with that residual income, okay? And then the 3 distributors that you sign every month, that's going to help build structure. Don't focus on just customers and just distributors, because you need the structure of both to start hitting these different ranks of executive, emerald, diamond, double, triple, all the way up to ambassador, okay? So you need a healthy combination of both. That's why both of these are on the steps to success, okay? That's all I'm going to say about that, because we do talk about that a lot. The next thing that they want your leaders, which again, I'm going to give them a shout out. The leaders that wanted me, your leaders picked me to pick these topics. Katie Crace, Trisha Ekman, Tina Omsbaugh, Deb Ebersol, Stephanie Burke, Stevie Christian, Lori Mathis, and Tammy Larson are the ones that picked these topics for us to talk about, okay? The next one that they wanted me to talk about, and which was very important to all of them, was the fast forward. Okay, fast forward / your security 6. The fast forward is the first 4 loyal customers that you are going to sign when you first start this business, because not only are you going to be locked in and secured for those future bonuses, but you're going to get your first 2 wrap rewards within the first 30 days of your business. And those wrap rewards are crucial, you guys. That's 2 boxes of wraps. Sell your wraps. That's $200 profit in your pocket, okay? So that's really, really important, especially for your newbies, to get in there and get those loyals right out of the gate, okay? Because and not to mention, if you have personally sponsored them, so for instance, let's just say Spencer, because I just happened to look up and there's your face, okay? So let's say, for instance, I signed Spencer and I've personally enrolled her. She's one of my distributors down here. In order for me to get my Fast Start bonus, which your Fast Start bonus is a $100 sponsorship bonus that you get for sponsoring a brand new distributor. The only way that I'm going to get that is if she gets the first 2 loyals. I'll get a $100 bonus paid out the following Friday after she gets that second loyal in the system, and her 4th loyal locks her in to earn her $500 bonus, because anyone that's joining your team right now, they have 60 days, 2 full calendar months to hit Ruby to earn the $500 bonus. And if they don't have their 4 active loyal customers, they can't earn it. They'll like forfeit it, okay? So you need to make sure that you fast forward. You get the first 4 customers in the system immediately, because that's what's gonna set up the success of your business moving forward. And if you can do that, you'll know how to do it, which means you're going to then be able to teach your new distributors coming in, because I don't know about you guys, but I don't want to miss a $100 Fast Start, right? And any of you that have been signing distributors this month, you've been getting $200 Fast Start bonuses instead of a $100. So anyone that you've been signing into the computer, when they've got their first 2 loyals, you get a $200 Fast Start instead of a $100. So that's really important. The next thing that goes along with the Fast Forward is the 400 Club. Now this is crucial for 2 reasons, okay? Number 1, when we are building our businesses, in order for us to hit certain promotions, there are key people in our organizations that have to be at 400 in volume. That's the magic number, 400. Okay, make sure that you remember that number, because if you're trying to hit, let's say you're going for diamond and there's a distributor that's within that structure of diamond that you need them to be at 400 and everyone else is in place and you miss that person, if they don't hit 400 and everyone else has done exactly what they need to do, you don't get to promote to diamond. So 400 is really crucial because it makes them a qualified leg. So make sure on your notes that anyone that's new or just a refresher to refer back to, especially when you're starting your charting process, write down 400 equals qualified leg. You can't promote unless distributors underneath you are qualified legs. The second thing that goes along with that is, let's say you've been in the business and you haven't promoted yet, okay? It's okay. Maybe you don't have distributors yet, but you want to get paid, right? You want to earn a commission check. So not only do you have to have your ADBV auto ship run so that you have the product on hand so that you can go out there and start sharing this business, but once your volume hits 400 or higher, you're going to start getting a commission check actually paid out. Even if you're commission qualified, the only way you get a commission check paid out is if you've earned at least $21. If you've earned less than $21, corporate will hold that money and then add it to whatever you earn the following month and then pay it out to you. But on average, if you're hitting the 400 club or higher, you've made enough in commissions to have it actually pay out. So you want to be commission qualified and you want to be in the 400 club. And when you're in the 400 club, the chances of you actually getting your commissions paid out significantly increase, okay? Now I'm going to go right into the ADBV auto ship. That's a must. In my book, that's a must, you guys. It's not even an option. If you signed up and you're in this to really run a true business, you have to have a form of overhead. The ADBV auto ship, it states it right on your steps to success. That is the 150,000% guarantee that you are going to be paid the commissions that you're earning. So let's say your volume's over 10,000. If you run your ADBV auto ship, you're going to be commission qualified and you're going to earn your commissions by the 15th of the month on that volume. If your volume's 500 and you run your ADBV auto ship, you are commission qualified. You have enough earned commission volume to be paid, okay? The ADBV is the law. I don't care who you talk to. I don't care what you think. What I think, the way I've been taught the last 4.5 years in this business, ADBV auto ship is the law. There have been times in this business where I really wasn't sure where the money was coming from. I didn't have the money. So I was really smart. So those of you that are new, maybe you've been in it a minute and you just haven't really been doing your business right, because really you get to fail your way to success in this business. Here's my tip to you. When you earn your commission check, don't spend it. If your commission check is $50, that's $50 of your $80 you need for your auto ship, right? So don't spend it, because if you weren't in this business, you wouldn't have had the $50 anyway, so you wouldn't have had it to spend it on Starbucks, on cigarettes, on drinks, on going out to lunch, on paying your electric bill. Because if you didn't have the $50, if you weren't in the business, you would have found a way to come up with the $50 to pay a bill, right? Or to buy your cigarettes, which, by the way, is a nasty habit for y'all. To go out and buy your Starbucks, you know, like, you would have found a way. So don't hurt your business by spending the money that's there to run your business. So if you make $30, okay, that's $30 of your commission of your auto ship that you've got. So now you only have to come up with is another $50. Go sell 2 wraps. So in the beginning, when I started this business, I held on to all of my commissions, all of my wrap cash, anything that I earned, I held on to it, and I paid for my business first before I spent anything. Okay? It's a must. The 80 BB auto ship is the law. I won't argue with anyone about it. I'm not going to give you any other way to run your business, because any other way is a gamble. It's like Russian roulette. It's like me handing you a gun with one bullet, spin and pull, and maybe it won't go off and maybe it will, because if you rely on running your business any other way, you're putting the success and your commissions being paid out in the hands of your loyal customers. And you never know when they're going to return anything. You never know if they're going to drop their orders, because even though somebody ordered the system one month, they might only want one of these essential oils the next month, okay? And that can significantly change your volume, and you don't want to play Russian roulette with your income, okay? A friend of mine lost a $20,000 check because he played Russian roulette with his business. If you run an 80 BV auto ship every single month, you are guaranteeing that you are going to earn commissions. They're going to be paid out to you by the 15th of the month. Not only that, but you guys, you must be a product of the product. The only way for you to truly be successful is to have 2 feet in. You can't have 1 foot in and 1 foot out. Okay, you can't have 2 feet out. You must have 2 feet in and wanting to work this business successfully in order for your business to be successful, which means you have to run an 80 BB auto ship. So 1, so you can be a product of the product, and 2, so you can have wraps on hand, because you should be out there wrapping. Now, I listened to a training earlier today, because I've been doing a lot of video training, because I feel that knowledge is power, and you can never know enough, and the more you learn, the more you grow. And she had said, make it a goal to wrap 3 people every month, okay? Make it a goal to wrap 3 people. And if you have to start off by 1 a month, then 2 a month, then 3 months, she said, and mind you, this lady is number 17 in the company. And Christina Watts, watch her videos. There's 14 of them out there, and they're continuing to put them out. The one I just watched today, I made 4 pages of notes, 5 pages of notes. She said, make it a goal to wrap 3 people a month, okay? When the wrap is on the person, that is their test wrap, okay? It's their test wrap to see how the wrap is going to, it's going to test their skin. It's going to let them see how it's going to work. But you know what? The wrap is just one product that we have that they will try temporarily. It's those supplements that they'll come back for again and again and again. But you've got to get the wrap on them first. If you have wraps on hand, then the chances of you putting your wrap on someone and signing a distributor significantly increases. Not to mention, you must be a product of the product yourself. Now, if the wraps aren't your thing, that's okay. It's not everyone's thing. But we've got over 30 products, okay? We've got over 30 products. Find something you love, fall in love with it, and talk about it constantly. It's no different than you going to a restaurant and trying your favorite queso cheese and telling everyone else that this is your favorite queso cheese, and then your friends go there, okay? You're networking for a company that you loved their products. This is no different, Okay, network for your own products that you love. But how are you going to talk about something you love if you don't have it on hand? So get a box of wraps so that you can either be wrapping other people or wrapping yourself, and get 1 or 2 supplements. Okay, my 2 favorite supplements right now, you guys, and this I guarantee will be on mine every single month, are these 2, the New Greens and the probiotic. Okay, and then with the where's it at? Oh, the cleanse. I don't have any more. I need to order it. The cleanse, the probiotic, and the greens, that to me is my new triple threat. Okay, I'm going to be talking about this left and right because my body is clean, y'all. It is cleaning itself out. I feel good. I have more energy. I don't have that toxic fog. I don't feel bloated. I know my colon and my intestinal tract has been emptied. I know that the good bacteria and the bad bacteria are leveled out. You know what? I'm going live. I'm talking about it. I have no problem sharing my passion because I'm using these products. I know they work. I'm showing people how I'm taking them, okay? Fall in love with your products. And the only way you're going to fall in love with them is if you're using them, okay? So that's where your ADBB auto ship comes in. Not only is it going to help you get paid, but it's also going to help you be a product of the product and fall in love with them so that you can share them. Just like if you go to your favorite store and they've got these new clothes and you're like, oh girl, look at this outfit. I just got this from here. What are they going to do? They're going to go and they're going to buy. You just help that company make money. Okay. The difference with this is you're making yourself money by changing their lives. Okay. We are going to talk about, does anyone have any questions about the auto ship? If so, raise your hand. There's a blue button. You can press a button and it'll raise your hand and I'll know you have a question. At any point you have a question, do the blue hand raised and I'll answer your question about a topic we're talking about, okay? We're going to keep it moving. Let me put this down. Okay. The next thing that your leaders wanted me to make sure that we talk about is the 100s list. This is truly, truly important. I did a live video stream on this the other day, and I'll be honest, I tossed everything the other day. It's around here somewhere because I was just using it. Your 100s list is something that you're going to always be building on, okay? Make sure that you're adding names. Even if you don't think these people are going to join your business or try a product now or yet, write their name down. If you're out blitzing and you've gotten somebody's contact information, make sure that you write their name down, okay? Because your 100s list is constantly growing. I was going through my filing cabinet the other day and I was trying to get my stuff ready to take with me to Florida for green carpet. And I came across my old 100s list and I started to go through it and I was like, holy crap, this person that like these people were either a customer or a distributor now, which was crazy that I had that old list from years ago. And then I pulled out all of my steps to successes because on the back of all of them, I always write my prospects, potential customers, potential distributors, but having them in one place is always hard and I forget when I talk to them. So I went and I wrote out a new list and I almost have 100 new people. My warm market's gone. Okay. Building on social media isn't super easy for me right now because I've done it for so many years. So me rebuilding my warm market is huge. And doing that through my 100s list, it's going to be by building new relationships out there blitzing, adding these new people to my 100s list. So I have somebody to reach out to and somebody to talk to. Okay. So your 100s list is a must. And if you don't have a list, that's probably why your business isn't growing. Plain and simple. If your business isn't going anywhere, it's because you probably don't have a list to work off of so that you can continue with follow-up. You guys have heard Tina on numerous occasions talk about how fortune is in the follow-up. You must have a follow-up system, and having your 100s list is a great way to help with following up on the people that have been interested, because I have people that I follow up with constantly and some of them are just now joining me and I've been following up with them for years. But had I not had a system and had them listed somewhere, I would have forgotten about them. And I can tell you firsthand, there have been many times where I forgot to follow up with someone in a timely manner. And when I do finally get around to following up with them, they've already signed up with someone else. You talk about a gut punch. That stinks. Don't let one of your leads get away from you and have them sign up with someone else, okay? Your 100s list is just a way for you to keep a running tally on the people that you feel would be either an amazing business partner or they've expressed interest in the business or the customer program, okay? Make sure that you've got your 100s list handy. It's literally on my desk somewhere. You guys should see my desk. It's kind of a hot mess because it's end of month. I've got leads everywhere. I've got clipboards everywhere. I mean, I'm spread out all over because it's end of month and I'm like a mad woman. But have your 100s list with you constantly. Carry it with you if you have to. I know Deb Ebersol, she's got like these little binder things that she carries with her everywhere, and it's got all of her customers in it. I think she's got like 7 of these now, and all of them are filled with customers, prospects, conversations, because she uses them to make conversations with people. She carries her stuff with her all the time. Look at her. She's like, yep. So that way she's got a way to fill up, to follow up with them. The next thing that your leaders wanted me to make sure that we discussed was your launch party, okay? Your launch party is a must. I would say that if you can have your launch party person to person and, like live, then that is where you're going to get, I don't know what's going on here. I hate seeing myself in here because I see my hair and I'm like, what is going on? Make sure that if at all possible, you have your launch party in person. Okay, with your sponsor or somebody in the town near you, and you want to make sure that you have your kickoff party within 7 to 10 days. If you go beyond that, you're doing a huge disservice to you, because your launch party is a great way for you to sell your wraps. Your launch party is a great way for you to introduce this amazing opportunity to your loved ones. Now, and even if they don't necessarily want to buy a product of yours, maybe they can bring a guest and they can support you as a person, okay? Now, if you have to do a kickoff party online, that's fine, because Christina also says that you should be having 1 wrap party a month, whether it's online or in person, but you must have a party. And if you're gonna do an online one, don't worry about making it perfect. Don't worry about making it, cookie cutter, just like everyone else. Just do it. You have access to all the products. You can pick your top 5 favorites. Usually it's the ones that are listed in your party pad, since you're gonna talk about it. So that would be the wraps, the defining gel, the lip and eye, the facials, and the defining gel and the fat fighters, okay? Like those 6 products. So talk about those. Like, you can just be you, and I would go live if possible, because you don't have to be perfect, because you have a tool that you can use and read, okay? But she said, 1, you got to have your launch party with your team. Your leader said launch party within the first 7 days. It's a must, because you want to start learning how to have the conversation with people, okay? And then from that point forward, start having 1 party a month. Don't worry about being perfect. Nobody wants somebody that's perfect, because then they're going to feel like they have to be perfect themselves. Hey, Kathy, I love your Tumblr. Nice job, girl. I saw her It Works Tumblr. So launch parties, kickoff parties, parties once a month, it's a must, because it's really going to start growing your business, because people are going to watch you. And I really, really encourage you to go live and just talk to them. Are you going to be scared at first? Absolutely. Absolutely. But don't worry about it. Don't worry about being perfect. Don't worry about your hair. Don't worry about your makeup. They can't see they can't smell you. They don't know if you've brushed your teeth. For all they know, you've had a shower and your hair's been up you did your hair intentionally like that. They don't know, okay? But just be real. They care more about what you say. Deb, you can't smell me. Stop it. All they care about is what you're saying and the value that you're putting to the products, okay? But launch parties are a must, you guys, because a lot of us join this business because we need it. Not because we want, just because we feel like, just because we want to. We do it because we need it. And that $100 investment that you're putting in is a lot for a lot of people. Okay, a lot of people take that $100 from a bill. I did. Okay, so you want to get your $100 back immediately, because you want to see the value in putting these wraps on people, because cash is king, y'all. And the more people you wrap, the more successful you're going to be. Stop overthinking this process. Stop worrying about what everyone's going to say, what everyone's going to do, because these people do not pay your bills. These people have no value to you unless they want to join the business or sign up as a customer, because then you're going to change their lives. But don't let what they say like this stop you from running your business, okay? So your launch parties are key. And don't wait for somebody to help you do it. That's another thing that I truly believe in, and that I picked up from watching Christina's. Stop waiting for someone else to do it for you or to help you with it, because you have tons of tools and resources available for you. Just do it. Just do it. And if you do a miserable job the first time around, guess what? Nobody's going to know unless you say, wow, I'm so sorry, you guys, that really wasn't the best party. The only way they're going to know is if you tell them. So stop waiting for someone to do it for you, because you have all the tools and resources to you. Which brings me to the next thing, which is YouTube. I'm going to kind of clump a couple of them together, which is training and YouTube videos, okay? And I'm going to show you guys something. I'm going to screen share really quick here. Okay, so each and every one of you has access to your website. You pay $20 a month to have a business website, a website that has been put together for you. It helps you run your entire organization for $20 a month. Black Diamonds, Cammie Dempsey, Denise and Brandon Walsh, and Joel and Stephanie Dunn, all of them Black Diamonds making over $100,000 a month, are running their multi-million-dollar businesses with a $20 e-suite, okay? We're going to be there too. We're going to be able to run our entire business with our website. Make sure you're utilizing it. If you're not utilizing it, you're doing a huge disservice to yourself, because a lot of the information you need is here. Your training is right here. If you have yet to do this training, if you've been in the business for a year and you didn't do this, or if you've been in the business for 2 weeks and you haven't done this yet, you need to go to eSuite and click on your training videos. Oops, it's been a minute. Let me get back in here. Your eSuite, it's the It Works You training. You guys, it goes through everything. The 5 fundamentals of a wrap party. Okay, you want to know what you need to do a wrap party? Okay, get the party started. Have your get your wrap cache and have everyone sign in. You always have everyone sign in. Get the wrap app out so you can take the before and after. Have a wrap room. Take before and after pictures. Have your party pad ready, right? Party pad presentation tells you what to do. Product sampling. Okay, you're in front of people. Let them try the greens. Let them try the defining gel. Let them try the chews if you have them. Let them see the fat fighter demonstration. Show them. Okay. Use the product that you have to share this business with everyone, okay? Unwrapping, okay? After you've gone through your demonstration with this, you unwrap them, and then you secure the sale. You know what? You know how they tell you to, it's a total squirrel moment, to watch your webcam and like put tape over it because people can hack into your webcam? My webcam light is flashing and it never does that. I feel like I've been hacked. And then you secure the sale with a customer or distributor. It tells you what to do here, okay? Then it goes into the steps to success. Step 1, join the party. Step 2, wrap your words. Step 3, go Ruby. It walks you through each one of these, okay? It tells you, join the party, click on it. There's going to be a video there for you. All of it. And then building your business, managing your business, the products information. So many of you ask me, how do the products work? What are the products? Where do I find them? How do I do this? Right here. It tells you. Dr. Dawn's going to walk through them. And then road to leadership, okay? Going diamond. This is your training. And then the other set of training that you can do is through YouTube. If you want to know how to do a party, search It Works parties on YouTube. My only disclaimer to you guys is if you're going to be searching on YouTube for any kind of videos like training or coaching and following people that are successful, I would search videos labeled 2015 or newer, because anything earlier than that, anything like 2009 through 2014, 99% of that stuff is going to be outdated. And you don't want to be learning something that's outdated and not compliant, because It Works compliance has changed quite a bit, even in the 4.5 years that I've been in the company. So get your training done. And you guys, not to mention, I have on our team page, which I will show you, but on our team page, you guys, or even going to my YouTube channel, I have playlists. Look, training videos. Look at, I have all of these training videos. Not only do you have the eSuite, but I walk you through and I teach you how to do stuff. It welcomes you to the team. It talks about the auto ship and the commission holds and how to make sure you don't have a commission hold. Your fast forward, your fast start bonuses, your wrap rewards. It tells you everything you need to know. So in the event that you need some reminders, it's here. How to enroll a new loyal customer, how to set up your pay portal, how to enroll a new It Works distributor, how to start charting, how to redo your credit card declines. All of this is super important, and there's training videos right here. That one was outdated, so I need to delete those because those are from 2014. But there, and this one, like Cami Dempsey, there's a party pad. Like, I have some videos that taught me how to do the party pad just for refreshers, for training. You can find what you need through YouTube, but you have to utilize it. 80% of this business, or maybe if it's even higher than that, you have to be a little bit of self-reliant. You have to be self-motivated, and you have to go out there and find the information, okay? So use your eSuite for the eSuite training, and use YouTube to find people to follow. Follow successful people, people that are growing in this business, because they'll teach you how to do it, and get out there and start building your businesses, okay? All right, so the eSuite was another thing that they wanted me to go over. Let me screen share again. All right, so your eSuite, listen, everything you need is right here, right at the tip of your fingers, okay? Messages doesn't work. Don't worry about it. Commissions, this is your pay stub. I can't click on it for security reasons because it's part of our policies and procedures. We can't show each other what we make. But by the 8th of every single month, our preliminaries are loaded here. And if you click on it, it's going to tell you what should be paid out to you by the 15th of the month. It's not paid out to you here. It's paid out to you at the It Works Pay portal, which you should have set up by now and uploaded your banking account information, so direct deposit was set up. Reports, you're going to use a lot of these reports throughout the life of your business. I use the organizational viewer a lot, tree viewer a lot, steps to success, because that tells me when my new enrolled distributors are coming to the end of their 30 days, and I got to make sure that they've got their loyals in there. Your downline activity, this is how I see who's enrolling people. I see every customer and every distributor that's enrolled in my organization. Each and every one of you can click on this too and see what's happening in your organization. This is how I do my distributor enrollments of the month. That's how I did my shout out. I went in here and I looked to see who was actively enrolling. And by what I see in the downline activity tells me who's working and who I need to work with. Because I'm not going to spend my time with somebody that's not doing anything, and this shows me the activity. Your downline orders, this is where you go to find those declines. You're personally enrolled. I use this when I enroll a new customer or a distributor. This is where you go to move them if you need to move them. And this is where you see your wrap rewards, okay? So there's tons of these. You'll use some of them later on in your business. Like I use some of these leadership ones now that I'm diamond and higher because I need them for coatings. Ranks, if you click on ranks, oops, wrong button. If you click on ranks, it's gonna, that's where the e-charting is. So that's how you can actually do the electronic charting. Your document library. Now, for those of you that are super green and you need tons of information and you want the who, what, when, where, whys of things, this is where you're gonna find it, okay? Anything and everything you could possibly wanna know about, anything and everything about It Works is here. You just have to type in a keyword and find it. So if you want to know about greens, boom, look. Greens, there's everything you need to know about greens in every country. You just open the PDF and it downloads it for you, okay? You can even go to product information and it pulls up all of the product information, okay? So you can actually print these and put them in a Slicker sheet and have something for you. Order forms, there you go. You can print your distributor order forms. And then customers, you type in customer, it pulls up the customer forms. Marketing material, this is stuff that you can print and put out there on your timeline if you choose to, but that means too billboardy like. So anything you need is right here, okay? And even the policies and procedure. You need to know what we can and can't do. So make sure that you at least print it and start working through it. Make sure that you know what you can do and can't do, where you can post and where you can't. We cannot post on buy it, sell it, want it, garage sale, flea market sites. If you want to know how you get paid, right here at Comp Plan, read it, okay? You want to know about the comp plan, read it. I am as far from green as green gets, so I don't. Okay, Heather's asking a handful of questions. Heather, the average thingy, that's just something that was on a training that I did, so I just rambled it off. The girl I've been watching is Christina Watts, and the average income chart is in your eSuite. Okay, all you have to do is type in party pad, and it's right there. Let's see what else. Settings. Oh, auto ship. This is where you go to edit your auto ship every single month. Every month you edit it. You want to have at least 80 dB. Mine's at 107 because I got some of the new product. Settings, this is where you go to make sure your name and everything is correct, your billing, your login, your website. This is where you can change your website. If you don't like what you picked the first time around, change it before you start giving it out, but here's where you change it. Put a photo in your story. Notifications, make sure that you do verify your email address because you don't want to miss out on when you get paid or important information about It Works. So send email verification just to make sure that you can get it. If it's in spam, clear it. That way you always get them. And here's where your tax form will be next year if you need it. And basically that's it. This calendar does not work. Don't use it. Orders. Orders this is where you go to put in a new customer. You'll click on orders and click on enroll new customer, new distributor. Okay, this is where you go. You click on new customer, you pick the product that they want, you click on continue, and then you're going to fill out all of the information that they put on the order form, their name, their address, their password, their card number, electronically sign their name, and then you submit the order. Okay, that's where you do that. Same thing with the distributor. The page looks identical. If you want to put in a personal order for yourself, maybe your auto ship ran, but there's extra product that you need. Maybe you've got a big party coming up, you need extra stuff. You come here, you pick your stuff that you want, add to cart, and go to checkout, and you've got your product. Okay, this is your training, and then this is support. Support, if you've got an issue and you need help and customer service is closed, or if it's at the end of the month and we need to make sure that everything is time-stamped for the current month for promotions, all you have to do is create a new ticket, pick the category that's most relevant. If you're doing something that's end of month that's important for promotions, make sure you do month end because those will be looked at before anything else. Pick the right category and type the information, and it'll be sent to customer service, and they answer within 24 to 48 hours. Now, another thing that you guys need to know is, let me see if it's on here. I don't think it is. No. Okay, so corporate does a lot of events. They do a lot of calls on Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. So in order to find the corporate calendar, if it's not bookmarked, if you just go to your website, and which this is the page before you sign in, up here it says events. This is the event calendar for It Works. Okay, this is going to pull up the entire calendar, and you can look for all corporate calls, corporate events, or one team, one missions. Those are training events coming to your area. So today's the 26th. So right here, there's a corporate call at 9 o'clock tonight. We missed it. There's the call from yesterday. Here's what's really cool. So any of these, so let's say we go back to the 10th, the corporate call on the 10th. If you click on this link, you're going to be able to hear the recorded call. So if you've ever missed a corporate call, you just go to the corporate calendar and click on the call link and click on the hyperlink, and no call was held. Okay, so that must have been a holiday. Oh, it was 4th of July. Click on the hyperlink and you're going to hear the recorded call. And anything in green, these are trainings. These are trainings. Look for your state. Look for your state and find something close to you. If it's within 6-hour driving, I highly encourage you to go. 3 to 6 hours, get a carpool and go. We've got one in Michigan, one in Phoenix, Arizona this week. Next week, we've got one in Midland, Michigan, Sioux Falls, South Dakota, Las Vegas, Idaho Falls, Idaho, Las Vegas. Oh, but then you can go to the next month, okay? So then we're going on to August. Let's see what's going on in August. Texas, Los Angeles, Michigan, Georgia, Texas, Washington, Canada, New Hampshire, Iowa, like all of these, everything in green's training, okay? Our team is spread out across the country. There's no excuse for you guys not to be able to find local trainings by just going to the corporate calendar. You're gonna find them if you just click to see what's going on. So right here is a big It Works Atlanta, It Works You. These are the huge corporate events, like the It Works Green Carpet I just got back from, and conference is coming up. It'll either be in January or February. Start saving now because tickets, just to get the tickets, going to be $279. You want to have the money saved because they will sell out in 24 hours. Start saving. because they'll go on sale probably in October or November, FYI. So all these events, It Works Cruise, see, there's all, and it has all these calls. So all of the events are there. You just have to look for them, okay? Let me see what else. Okay, so they also wanted me to make sure that you guys were aware of team, okay, our team page. You guys ask a lot of questions. Hold on. Okay, so you're in the team page, the Diamond Boomer. This is our team page. This is a private page, and no one can see what's going on in this page except for all of the distributors that were invited in, okay? You have tons of stuff at your exposure. It's a matter of if you're going to use it or not, okay? So if you, whether you are on your phone or on the desktop, there's a file section and a photo section and an event section, okay? Whether you're on your phone or on the desktop, you can get to all of these. Files, look at all these different files of things that can help you build your business, okay? Find something that intrigues you, catches your eye, open it, and learn from it, okay? You want to know your the gluten-free products? Boom, there they are, okay? You want to know, anything, you need lead slips, distributor, like all this stuff, you guys, it's all here. KISS, keeping it simple, how to get leads quickly, fast forward, scripts to use to sign loyals, like it's all here. You just have to utilize it. Okay, if you haven't gone here yet, boom, surprise, this is all here for you. Photos, okay, yeah, it's going to show every photo individually that's ever been posted, but maybe that's not what's important to you. Go to photo albums, okay? If you go to photo albums, there's Profit recipes, so start using the Profit. Talk about a recipe you used. There's shirts that are for sale, so anything that goes for sale from us, we post it here. Welcome banners, new corporate flyers, you can use those to recognize people, some product information, corporate approved photos, 165 corporate approved photos that you can use on your timeline and text to people. All of these are corporate approved, and every time corporate puts out a new one, I add it. So all of these photos can be used by each and every one of you because they have been approved, they've been verified that the products being used are here. Now if you have your own before and after that you want to share, right here it tells you exactly what to do. You have to print this, send it in, it tells you where to send it, everything, okay? This is the disclaimer that has to go on all photos. If you're not using a corporate approved picture and you're making your own before and after, you have to have consent from the person in the photo, and this disclaimer has to go on there. So everything you need is here, okay? So we'll go back to photos, and guess what? There's tons of videos, tons of training videos that have been put out here for eons, okay? Tons of training videos. All you have to do is hover, and it's gonna tell you the topic of potentially what was talked about, okay? These are amazing, great ways to learn. Great, there's me, okay, let's party, that's me, doing a live party presentation. If you wanna know how you can do your own party, watch that. If you really wanna do a party, watch it, okay? Tips from Trisha, mindset. Tips from Stevie right here. Fiddle. Block scheduling. She teaches you how to block time out while you're busy, really busy. She works like 50 some hours a week, and she's got a little girl. She's in the picture, and she tells you guys how she grows her business, okay? This one I show you guys what I brought to a party. Like there's just, this gives you tips. This gives you tips on how to, save pictures so you don't always have to look gorgeous every day. If you want to post something, take a bunch of pictures. Like all of these tips are here, okay? Utilize your eSuite, utilize the files, and utilize this page because look at this. You have, these 7 people haven't been tallied yet, but look, you have almost 600 people in this page that are here to help you. All you have to do is type out your question and you're going to have somebody answer you, okay? Almost 600 people are here to help you. Because if I'm busy and you can't get a hold of me, all you have to do is type out your question and somebody's going to answer you. Like this right here, this training right here, you guys, this is a massive training that sold out last year. There are ambassador diamonds coming clear across the country. Get your ticket. It's $16. We'll figure out how to get there later, but it's going to sell out. Just get your ticket. If you can't go, it's still a tax write-off. You need as many tax write-offs as possible, okay? Make sure that you're plugged in. Make sure that you're plugged in, okay? Team page files. I think I'm almost done because some of this I'll save for another one. Okay, so the other thing that your leaders wanted me to talk to you about is BV, PBV, and GV. Okay, so write this down. Write BV. Let me see if I can do something. I'm going to try something. This is new. You're going to be my guinea pig for a second, okay? No. You're going to be my guinea pig. Okay. So write BV. Okay? BV is bonus volume. This is the volume that every product has attached to it. So everything from our wraps to our essential oils to our new probiotic and our greens, everything has a bonus value attached to it, okay? Everything. This is what we're paid on, okay? So we get paid on our BV. So when you're looking at your team and you're looking at their overall volume, now so GV, okay? So GV and BV are the same thing, basically. So when you're looking at your distributors and you're looking at their numbers, you want to look at their GV number because that's what we get paid on. We get paid on the GV number. GV consists of all the BV from all of the product. And if that does not make sense to you, please let me know. BV is just bonus volume. It's the paid volume on every product that we're going to get. GV is group volume. It's your team as a whole. We are paid on our group volume. Now, P, B, V, okay? We don't get paid on our PBV. That's just telling you what your personal bonus volume is. That equals your 80 BV auto ship plus any of your LCs that are directly underneath you. That's just telling you what the total is of the person, like maybe you got 4 to 6 loyals underneath you, plus you ran your 80 BV. That's just those combos. It's just letting you know what your personal bonus volume is. But we are paid based on this right here. The bonus volume that adds into the GV, that's what we're paid on, okay? We're not paid on the PBV because actually that PBV total is rolled into GV. And if that confused you, go back to your personal enroll your sponsor and ask them. But we are paid off of BV, bonus volume, and you see the bonus volume pop up in your GV. And the GV is that magic 400 number that we want everyone to be to. Remember how we talked about that earlier? You want that GV number to be 400 or higher because it makes them a qualified leg. Okay, if they're a qualified leg, 1, everything's set in place for you for promotions, and 2, they're going to get paid a check because they've got enough in volume underneath them that corporate will actually pay it out rather than holding on to it until the next month when they've got more than 21 in order. And oh god, $21. Okay. Anyone have any quick questions on the PBV, PV, and GV? I know it can be kind of confusing at first. But if you can remember those 2 things, BV is what we're paid on, and GV is the group. That's where our commissions are based on. Any questions on that at all? Raise your hand if you do. Everyone's good. Okay. And then they just wanted to make sure that you guys are plugging in daily. This is so important, you guys. Plugging in is so crucial. The more you plug in, the more confident you get with what you're talking about, especially if you're new. Now, I know like Spencer, she's been in the business for a while, and she shows up to every training. She gets on every call. She gets on every Zoom. When we were doing like Bring It Universities, when we were just getting together to kind of hang out and bond, she was... My husband thinks he can't come in when I'm doing a video. She was showing up. She was showing up, and she has specifically said that the reason she has stuck around and has been able to hang in there is because she is so plugged in. Right, Spencer? Thumbs up. If she hadn't been plugged in, she probably would have given up a long time ago, because when you're not plugged in, you feel alone. And if you feel alone, you have no one else to blame but yourself for that, because you've got a team of almost 600 people that are there to be your sideline sister, your downline sister and brother, that are there to support you and guide you. And you just have to utilize the tools that you have. The corporate calls, listening to these people that are successful. I mean, the corporate call that we just had the other day with the top money earners on it, was so amazing. The tips that they give, you guys, it just blows my mind. The Monday night call is phenomenal. The Sunday night call is amazing. Listening to these and getting plugged in, it's going to give you more confidence to get out there and grow. And when you get on Zooms just like this, I'm so proud of you. There's 18 of you that got on this Zoom today, and I'm so proud of you. Of the 552 active people in our team page, you 18 are plugged in. So pat yourselves on the back for that, because you deserve it. Because you easily could. Nice job, Heather. She actually did it. Deb, she did it. Yep. Because people make excuses for not getting on. They're like, oh, I've probably already heard that before. True. You've probably already heard it before. I guarantee you've already heard some of this stuff before, but it doesn't hurt to be plugged in. And so being plugged in is so crucial for your success. Why do you guys think? You see this book? You see this book? Okay, this book is almost completely full. This first half right here, all of this is notes that I've been taking from being plugged in on calls and videos and finding people that are successful so I can follow successful people. It's notes that I take. I take the notes and I learn from them. And absolutely, I hear them say things over and over and over again. I'm like, yeah, I knew that. But hearing it again helps it stick inside my brain, okay? So staying plugged in is huge, because guess what, you guys? This business is simple. And I was talking to Tiffany about this today, because her and I had a private little Facebook chat, and I was telling her, this business is simple. We do not have a complicated system. 1, 2, 3. It's not a complicated system, but it can be difficult. And it's not that the business itself is difficult, it's the mental part of it that's difficult. Okay? It's when you start letting others dictate your success. It's the people that run their mouths. It's when somebody quits. When you thought you had your rock star and then they just quit on you. That's hard, because you take it to heart. You take it personal. When you thought you had your next person coming in that was going to just take off, and you knew that they were going to take off, and all of a sudden they fell into the Bermuda Triangle and you don't know what happened to them. That's hard. Okay, when you've got a triple diamond on your team that you're like, yes, this person's going up to the top with you, and they quit. That's hard. Following the steps to success and staying plugged in, getting on calls, being consistent, that's not hard. That's simple. The hard part is working past the parts when it does get hard, when someone quits on you, when your parties cancel, when your parties have to reschedule, when your friend that joined you in this business no longer wants to be in this business with you, and you feel like they've let you down. That hurts. That's hard. The business isn't hard. So if you're plugged in and you're around like-minded people that are doing the same craziness that you are, and they're drinking the same green Kool-Aid that you are, and you feel their excitement, and you get that vision again, that's why you stay plugged in. Because yes, you might pick up on a little nugget, a new nugget that you didn't hear before, or maybe you've heard it 110 different times, but it's this last time that you heard it that really resonated with you, and it's somebody's story, because I guarantee you it's going to be somebody's story that's out there that you hear that gut punches you so much, and it hits you to the core, and you're going to be bawling, and you're going to be shaking, and you're going to have the goosebumps, and you're going to go home and you're going to go, this is it. This is why I'm doing what I'm doing, because that's what happened to me. I'd been in the business for almost 2 years, you guys. I'd gone to all kinds of events. I was flying out to Texas. I was driving down to St. Louis, driving to Atlanta, Georgia. Like, I was going to Grand Rapids, Michigan. I was going to the local trainings. I was going to South Bend. I was driving anywhere and anytime I could do it. I was hearing all the same things. I was going to conference. And it was probably that 50th meeting that I went to, when I heard Mark speak again, and I heard those stories, and people were on stage, and Mark played the Death Crawl. Look it up on YouTube, the Death Crawl. When I watched that and listened to his speech, and I just heard all these success stories, you guys, I lost it. I bawled my freaking eyes out. I remember grabbing Elizabeth Houlihan, who's a triple diamond with this company, my soul sister at heart. I remember grabbing her, pulling her off to the side, bawling hysterically. I couldn't talk. I was shaking. I had goosebumps everywhere. The hair on the back of my neck had stood up, and I looked at her sobbing, and I'm like, this is what I'm supposed to do. This is where I'm supposed to be. And I went home, I talked to my husband, I went back to work, and I put in my notice, and I've been full-time, all in, both feet in for 3 years. You guys, you never know when you're going to go to that one event that changes your world forever, and it's going to rock you to the core. And sometimes you just need to go to fill your bucket. But if you're going to go and fill your bucket, make sure there's not a hole in the bottom of your bucket, because you don't want to go, Deb Ebersaw, don't yell after me, make sure there's not a hole in that bucket, because there's no sense in continuing to try to fill that bucket if there's a hole. And you got to believe that you are in the right place at the right time with the right company, with the right people, and you want this. You have to be in with both feet. And when you're filling your bucket, make sure that it is filling and it's not leaking, because if it's leaking, you're going to struggle. And if it's leaking, it's probably because you're letting those outside influences influence you. Okay? So stay plugged in through calling your upline. Call me. You guys, I don't care if I signed you or not. If you just want to pick my brain, send me a message. Say, hey, Sandy, when do you got a time slot available? We'll get you put in there, okay? You might catch me on a good day, and I got about 10 minutes, and let's talk. Just because I didn't sign you doesn't mean I don't want to talk to you, okay? Talk to your upline. Find an accountability partner on the team. Watch the videos, plug into corporate, plug into the team page. The more you're plugged in, the more successful you're going to be. And I forget who said it. It might have been Tina again that heard it from someone and repeats it. But when you show up, your income goes up, and it's a fact. True fact. Okay. That's where I'm going to end tonight, you guys. There's a few other things that I could talk about, but I think that they would be better served on another training as something on its own. So we'll save it for another time. Does anyone have any questions at all? Awesome. Make sure that you get your ticket for Chicago. If you're within a couple of driving hours, you guys get your ticket for Chicago. Let's go to Chicago together. Let's watch this amazing training. Check the events. Find some One Team One missions around you. The One Team One missions are to be used to bring prospects. Bring your prospects, because they will sign before they leave. They're getting in front of triples, presidentials, ambassadors, and black diamonds at these events. Let them help you seal the deal and start saving for conference, because conference tickets are going to go on sale probably October, November, and it will be $280. So take $280, divide it by how many months you have to go, and be ready, because tickets will go on sale before commission payout, and they will sell out in 24 hours, and you want to be there. So I love you guys. Thank you for taking time out of your Tuesday to be with me. I appreciate the 19 of you that jumped on, of the entire team. It means a lot. You're being plugged in. It was nice seeing some new faces on here that I haven't seen in a while. Patty, it's nice to see you. You're doing wonderful. Just thank you so much, you guys, for hopping on. And then next week we'll have another Zoom. I forget the topic. It's in the team page. But if there is a certain topic that you want to have me discuss, just send me a message, and I'll do some research, and I'll get the information, and we'll put it out there, okay? All right, guys. It's a great night. This went for an hour, longer than I wanted, but good stuff. I will talk to you guys again later, and go out and smash the day, okay? And kill the rest of this month.